The heart spinning, the kids get Crisco, winning my young niggas set you.
I'm kicking this game for y'all so y'all can blow up and be on the path to success in your career. I don't care if you make beats, manage talent, videographer slash photographer, or you're an artist. I got a game for a lane. So today I wanted to make this video on producers because I was once a producer. I made beats, yeah, I did it. Got some local placements, but I didn't get nothing too crazy. But I did work with industry producers who had placements. In fact, High Def Raja, right? Y'all go give him a follow too from VA. He had placements on ASAP Ferg, first album. He got a bunch of shit though with Bia. He got some big placements. Son. Y'all go y'all Googles, man. High Def Raja. I'm gonna tag him in this video. But the point is this: when I first met Raja, we met through the internet. Cool. I was making beats, this, that. I singly came out of pocket at the time, paid him money to learn certain sounds and how to put certain beats together, how he was doing it. You know, at the end of the day, I came out the pocket, right, on investing in myself, how I see it, because we're still connected to this day, and I'm talking well over 7, 8 years ago. So you gotta invest into what you got going on. If you're a producer, pay the price for the collab, I mean, come on, put the ego to the side. Yeah, you can be like him or do it better than the next man, next producer, but just come on. It's a lot of y'all. You know it's a lot of y'all. So you beating the line by spending a little change with the right people, like, you know. And mind you, bro, it was genuine when I did it. I can't say every producer is gonna be like that, but find the ones that you fuck with, they sound, or you believe you see yourself working with, or whatever the case may be. Build a relationship out with them. Pull up on them, fly out to wherever they at, have a session with them. Music calls, man, because nobody want to just randomly put on the next man. It is what it is. I hate to kick it to you like that, but it's a real small percent of people who are like that. And when it comes to producing, I know how ugly it can get. People taking people placements, doing all types of backdoor moves, and you know, everybody on a race to the top. So that producing world can be like a crabs in a barrel type of game. So you want to get around. A lot of people like, yeah, I don't for other producers, whatever. Yeah. Cool, but the sooner you realize, the more you network and your net worth is your network, the better it's gonna go for you. I feel like it's enough artists out here, whether not just in rap, I'm talking other genres of music, where you can place your sound. You don't gotta be placing in the same markets as the next producers or the producer you working with that, you know, got a little bit more career industry than you. You can definitely go market into a whole nother market. So let me get my take when I was a producer. So I would reach out to people, man, spend a little money, you know, because I call it investing into what I got going on. You never know how far that's gonna go, especially if you was like how I was. I was pulling up on dudes like, y'all in the studio, all right, I'm out here. Whatever the case may be. I've been a day one hustler, so spending and making money never been an issue to me. I'm gonna spend it always because I know it's coming back, especially when I'm spending it the right way. I'm not saying just spend it any type of recklessly way, but be smart about it and calculate your spending habits. You know, if you're a producer, you should definitely have a company or entity with an EIN, because that could be tax deductible. You can get back the money for your travel, for the collabs. It's a business expense. If you know, you know. I'm just saying the money could be recycled back into your pocket at the end of the year is what I'm saying to you. So yeah, you might not be petty. Y'all spending that shit on parlays and dumb types of dumb shit, buying drugs, whatever the case may be. Spending with building a relationship with a person, man. Put some money in that person's pocket. Let them know that you serious about what you got going on. You trying to make it out, you know. Another thing too, it's good to start locally, but I'm gonna be honest. A lot of y'all chase local rappers that's in your city to do music with them, and it's cool to the extent where your sound is never gonna grow to that next level as a producer. And what I mean by that is, if you're so focused on working with people that's from the city you're from, you'll never get heard in other places, and people would just be used to your sound being in one place. You have to expand. That means going to the next city. If that means going to the next city, booking a studio session at the most popping studio there, whatever the case may be. Move around what you got going on. And you gotta think outside the box. Like I'm king of just always thinking outside the box, right? So don't just think music with your beats. Think commercials. Think other things. Think. You gotta think big. You gotta think way bigger than it's ever been done before, right? Because music is just dealing with artists. That's just one thing. That's one piece of it. You get your beats and shit on commercials, and come on, you know how it is on TV. You getting royalty checks left and right. Do I gotta keep explaining? Like, I mean, I might have to, but y'all get the point. You just don't just think locally. If you find new talent online in a different state, lock in with that person. Send them a package right away. Another good thing to do, like say you are trying to just get placements, chase the placements, cool. I'm not mad at you. Hustle, grind. I would make 5 to 10 beats for a specific artist you trying to get placed with, and do that for about 10 to 20 artists. Sounds like a lot, but you a producer, do it. You got 5 or 10 artists you see yourself working with, or you know, oh, I'll make some shit they'll fuck with. Make the beats, make 5 to 10 of them for that one person. Get you 10 artists, 10 different artists that you really, really want to work with. Make them type of beats for each one of them artists. Make them 5 to 10, send them a pack, boom, boom, boom. All it takes is a email to the right person around them. I'm not saying send it to the email in their bio. You might have to go through some hurdles and get their manager or whoever they're around a lot who ain't as popping but got connection with them. You might be able to just send them a pack, like, hey, you do that on a consistent basis, I guarantee you on land placement that you would have thought you would have never been able to get. And this is doing so without being in front of them. So you land a placement that way. You look up, you flying out to go work with them in the studio, or they telling you to pull up to the show when they at your city, or whatever the case may be. Gotta maximize your opportunities. You got the Wi-Fi, you got internet, you got the shit your ancestors didn't have. Make use of it. You know, you scrolling on Instagram doing all that. Come on, make use of it the right way. Producers too, just like I tell artists, make a YouTube channel of you cooking up beats. The whole process. Like, make a vlog day to day, what you eat throughout the day. Like, record the whole process. You going back into the studio to cook up more beats. You know, show the world what you got going on. To the T, to the exporting out the whole Fruity Loops, to on the MPK, record the whole process out. They got Twitch, they got Kick. You can get on Kick, YouTube, whatever. Record, show yourself doing it, stream it, first cook up. You know, you never know who's watching. People are looking for that next producer that got the right mindset and that's ready to just work. I've been around A1 producers. The list be too long for me to go down. I done seen them sit in studio sessions 12, 15 hours straight, you know. Of course they took breaks or whatever the case may be, but they locked in, spending the night. They got a shower in there. They taking showers and locked in, maybe a few hour nap. But then they back cooking up, making beats. It's a marathon, man. And you gotta understand that. So the more you keep adding at it, come on. Michael Jordan kept adding at it. Kanye kept adding at it. You gotta add at it, man. Get to it. Another thing I do as a producer, right? I would look into other genres of music. You got K-pop, you got Latino music popping off, Latin music, Afro beats going crazy right now. Africa is a whole nother market you could tap in, a whole nother continent you could tap in with. International market. Don't just think rap, hip hop, because that's not the biggest paid market. I'm being so transparent with you. Don't never get to the point where you boxed in or you just a producer who make rap beats. There's a lot of other genres of music that's succeeding more than rap. Tap in with them artists. Figure out who's popping in this genre and this genre, and who's up and coming in these genres. Reach out to them. Get in the habit of getting out your comfort zone when it comes to making beats. Challenge yourself. You got to be up for a challenge. I like to challenge myself. It puts me in a realm where I'm uncomfortable, but once I get through it, I'm proud of myself. I'm like, damn, I overcame this shit. Like, you know, get in the habit of putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, pause, so you can make what you got going on go to the next level and beyond measures that you didn't even foresee. So tap in with other genres is the point. This is a good one right here. I'll give you this. So this is a good one right here. I'll give you this one. So me, myself, I have projects already done that I've collabed with signed artists on beats that are fully mine and 100% owned by me, that I've never dropped before. That I'll drop at some point, right? Down the line, I'm gonna drop them. Yeah, I'm gonna let the world get to it, but that's not important right now. You, as a producer, put together some type of tape or something down the line, right? Have a listening party to hear your tape with the unsound sounds and channel your music career as a whole artist than just you're the person who's working for the artist. I see producers get tied up behind artists all the time, tailing behind them too much. You have to carry yourself like you're the artist all the time, not just sometimes. You got to keep your own motion flowing. You might have a falling out with one of these artists that you got a big placement with, or whatever the case may be. You got to still have your day-to-day success and your day-to-day works where you catching deals left and right off your beats no matter what. You ain't just tailing behind the next artist. I see so many producers doing that. It's not always the way to go. You gotta at some point be your own self-brand. You gotta be working to become a Metro Boomin, to becoming a Molly Raw, you know, building out your own market and branding yourself as a whole business like I've been telling you all to do. Work on becoming a full-time walking business. No matter how many big placements you got, understand there is unlimited big placements you can reach with you being a producer. It's easier for artists to fall off than a producer, I feel like. You can produce for the rest of your life. Scott Storch, Dr. Dre, these people were steady getting placements at older ages. You can too. You know, it's up to you. And to also know that you need to work with other artists too and expand your sound. You can't have your sound just stuck in one market. This is why I say shop other genres of music. Step out your comfort zone, make different type of beats. Challenge yourself. These things is important. How diverse can your beats get? How versatile are you? You gotta show the world. Remember, you're trying to cash in a deal with the label and get these big partnerships and be on TV and commercial as far as your beats. You gotta show these people that you're worth investing into. That investing in you would be a great thing. Not just by talking to them. You gotta show them by action. You know? Now, if you're just a producer who's just doing it for fun, it's a hobby or whatever, and you just selling a $100 beat to make up some money and stuff like that, that's one thing. But to become an elite producer, how I'm telling you to, it's gonna take some spending out your own pocket and moving around, traveling, and just going to a next level of thinking than just being the producer chasing the $100 beat, selling the $100 beats or whatnot. Because as a producer, y'all all know, all it takes for that one song or two to blow you up and you be in front of so many different avenues of the industry that you weren't before. So you gotta know that you can't be chasing anything blindly. You gotta know what you're chasing and what your purpose is when making your beats. Are you doing it for fun? Or are you doing it to catch major deals down the line? It's on you to figure out, but always keep that in mind.